Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Beagles Games Guitars. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and assembling of the folded space insert for Hallertau by Uwe Rosenberg. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the package here. So this is how it arrived in the United States from Bulgaria, supposedly. And it is going to go in here. Let me get my handy dandy cobalt scissors, or maybe I'll be able to just do the quick peel here. I'm quite terrible at these, so these are some heavy duty scissors. So this is what it would look like if you were to just go to a store and buy it in Bulgaria. So folded space, FSHLRT, Hallertau, board game organizer. Compatible with Hallertau, I sure hope so. So apparently it's lightweight, no tools needed, easy to assemble, and tough. This insert is designed to be compatible with Hallertau board game. The design provides both efficient storage and improved gameplay. The trays can be utilized during the game, and they greatly aid setup and clear away time. So the rules and board acts as a lid on top of the tray. So you do have to put the rules and the boards on top of this, because if you do it vertical, listen, yeah, all the stuff will fall out. I do have other folded space inserts. I have Caverna, Fields of Arle, and Agricola. So this is one of my favorite Rosenberg games, and I'm surprised I didn't get the insert sooner. So this is how I store my game. I'm the bag master here. So I kind of pre-loaded them to where you open it up and bam, you're ready to go. And this is actually one where I did a tackle box. So I have all my different cards that go in here. This is the quadrant cards if you're playing less than 4 players. So all my cards basically go like that. And I have a tackle box. So in my tackle box is resources. All the resources for the game, because there's a multitude of them. This is actually a game where I would have probably in hindsight just put them all in a baggie, because you really don't need to pick from them as often as you think you would. You basically grab one of each kind and just shift it up and down on the board. So this is overkill for this game. And then the rest of it is just kind of nice and neatly organized in here, like that. So I'm going to assemble this. I'll probably do some sped up shots of me gluing them, because you're supposed to glue all the pieces together. But apparently all those and the rules go on top of the organizer. So it's going to start here in the bottom. Let me throw all the cards back in and the little reference sheets. Okay. Any tape, letting y'all get a good look at this. So I'll slide out. You can basically set that to the side. This has a cool little pull tab like that, where it looks like it opens. So assembly instructions right here. It'll tell you how many sheets. So we have an A, B, and a C. So there's only 5 sheets for this one. It'll tell you trays 1 and B, 2, B, 3. And then right here, it'll show you how to finish all the assemblies for them. And this is how it'll actually pack into the box itself. Community center overview and jewel box tiles will go on top. So if I were to take these out, you just kind of have to look at the pictures and match up which one is which. If I remember right, they don't really tell you. So let's see if my amazing brain can decipher these. So sheet A1 looks like this one, and sheet A2 looks identical. So these are both those. Sheet B1 looks like this one, and sheet B2 is also identical. And then you have a sheet C. So now to put these together, Ordinary PVA glue is required when assembling each tray. Make sure you dry assemble each tray correctly before gluing it together. So I'll be punching these out. I will cut from here and we'll start assembling, and then we'll put it all in the box after that. Here's a whole final shot. So we have trays 1 and B up here. Tray 2A, I believe, is right here. And then we have tray 2B, which is a little smaller, right about here. Tray 3 is this wild looking insert that doesn't have anything as a bottom. Tray 4 is the cool one that has like a little lip inside of it right there. Tray 4B is just right next to it without the lip. And we have trays 5A, B, C, and D, which are these 4 right here. We have 6A and B, which look like long troughs, and they're right there. And then 7A and 7B are these identical boys right here. And then trays 8A and 8B are probably the biggest and most complicated, but they make these little square tub systems right there. And now I'll put them together as if they're gonna go in the box. One thing that I like to do when putting these together, on the bottom, I will write what goes in them. So if you forget, which hopefully you don't forget with your own game, what pieces go in what area. And they have a little legend right here. So for instance, in 4B, it's sheep. So over here, 4B, sheep. And now let's put it all together. So I use this chart right here, and usually they have it orientated at an angle. So what I would do is I would match that angle. So you see these 4 trays are right here, and above it are those pieces. And you have the trays 1A and 1B that are right here. And then the big empty tray 3 will be up here on top. So that's how I visualize these. You can kind of get a side profile in a top-down view. And then they even have on top of the organizer, they have a nice reference. So if I were to hold this right here like that, you would see, oh, look at the meat goes in the center square, and you have the rye and the clay and the hops and the barley and the player cubes and the sheep above, and all the cards go in the middle with the jewelry and the town hall pieces right here in this empty section. Hallertau, insert, instructions. All right, let's see. Look what I've done. What have I done? Look what I've done. It's all just in here. This is how all my games are. No, just kidding. So I'm going to time lapse, and I will put these in here. But first, we have to do a dump truck. Oh yeah, dump truck. All right, let's have fun with it. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can go from a complete mess to a complete success. All right, barley. You got to get all the barley, the meat, the hops, and the rye. Barley, meat. All right, now let me put these in. Okay, that should hopefully be all the pieces of those colors. I'm holding it flush. And it looks like all the pieces fit in there without having to like stuff them super tight. So there's that one. Now we're gonna move on to wool, hide, first player, milk, and flax. So milk, flax. I kept all the first player tokens because I'm weird and couldn't commit to punching them all, throwing them all away. Oh, hide, wool, and a flax. Okay, there's that. Looking at it flat again, looks like they all fit in there. So there's that. Now we'll see what else goes where. So 7A and 7B, we'll wait on that. I want to put the sheep in 4B. So 4B will be the sheep. Okay, that looks like all the sheep there, and those fit nice and easy. There's no issues at all with the sheep. And now we have 4A, which will actually be the worker cubes. Okay, flush here. They do all fit. It gets kind of tight, and I can see why they have the lip in there so you can kind of scrape. So you keep 6 cubes for each player, so that's why I set those off to the side. So let's go ahead and do the player pieces with the 6 cubes, which will be 5A, B, C, and D, which will be these. Player pieces, including 6 worker cubes. Let's see. So 6A is fields and tools. Flat test. You got to kind of shuffle them around a little bit to work the flat test. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Oh, I need to put the player cubes, duh. I've learned with these kind of give them a little rattle. Yeah. Oh, that just works for the other inserts that I've built. So I think all that's left are these cards. So I did make 1A quadrant card and 3 farmyard cards. So I gotta find my quadrant cards in my pile. this one's for. It's just blank. All it says is 3 gateway decks in 1B. So I don't know what's going to be in there. So 6A, 7A and 7B. So 7A is gateway plus a farmyard that are in use. So here's a gateway. I guess you just put them in here like this, the ones that you want to use. Seems kind of weird. I would just have them all loaded. They fit. Yeah, a little flat test there. They fit in there. Don't put them all in there at once, like I just did. Wow, did I grab the perfect amount? I did. I somehow split those. So those are the 2 decks that are in use. 2B will be point cards building. Bonus cards, flat building. Bonus cards are 2A. So they'll go here in this deeper one. And then finally, point cards. Hey, look, a sheep. There's a sheep over here. Found a sheep. Whoa. So now I have all these baggies all over there. Now we'll look for any remaining pieces. So this says to have community center, overview, and jewel box tiles going in here. So if this were my copy, all right, let's grab the sheet. We're going to put 5 A, B, C, and D, which are all the player pieces. Like this. I think the troughs will go here. And 7A and 7B. Those are 2As. So they'll turn in on each other like this. 2A goes on the bottom, which is the bigger one. 2B will go right here, like that. And now these cards will go in like this. And above that will be in here, that insert. We have 4A and 4B, which will be the sheep and the player cubes. We have this big guy, which looks like it fits this way. That's kind of a pain in the butt to grab like that. A sheep. All right. This will go right here. So far it's okay. And now I'm assuming overlay tiles will go there, or overview. And then the community center and jewel box tiles. Okay. Put 4 layers. Assuming we go something like that. It looks like these go right here. I was wondering what the bigger notches were for. So they'll fit like that. The only thing I think that's not quite gonna fit are these boards right here. But it looks like they'll fit just snug in there. We can put that on there. So there's Hallertau. I like to store things vertically. A little vertical test. Ta-da! Nothing came out. So, yep, good to store vertical. Let's do it quick and on the fly, handheld, baby. So, Hallertau insert. One of my favorite Uwe Rosenberg games. So, of course, I have to get the insert for it. I do like it a lot. This one actually does fit. If you can see, my Agricola copy here has a little bit of a lid lift. Maybe I'm not bright enough to figure out how to put all the pieces in. Let some people gasp, but it's kind of a crapshoot on all the player board pieces and then all the extras here. Whereas in Hallertau, there's less of those miscellaneous pieces, so they end up fitting. Fields of Arle was kind of like that too. I had to cram in the rest of all the little bits, which I don't really like. The reason I got an insert is so everything had a home. Hallertau, everything seemed to have a home. So this one is actually one of my favorite inserts. The other one that I have is the Caverna insert, and that one's pretty good. It came with this expansion, so it's an excuse to buy the expansion. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.